MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
No, I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, you talked you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it, and I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one, because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, yeah?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
Let's go. Oh! Yeah!
Watch Me Work, welcome to NBA 2K TV. How are you today?
I'm great. How you doing?
Good. We're so excited to have you on the show. I know that you've been submitting top plays for many years. Do you remember when you started submitting top plays?
It's 2K15.
And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try...
Changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Hughes in for Thompson. And Miami with a change here, too. Strus is checked in, setting the floor for the Heat. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Victor Oladipo is out there with Owens. And it's Strus in at the three. Outside, Green. From deep, MP. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Miami has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Curry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
And he knocks down the first one. The Warriors are back. Back to contending for championship.
Yes, they are. Testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Pass to Vincent. And he banks in the layup.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
And that was the Mobile One drive. No resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Green, the pass to MP. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out, and it's Miami the other way. Here's Strus. And the three off target. The Warriors leading. Here's Hughes. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Lowry outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Bad foul. That's not... sent to the line.
Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
Green's checked in for Green. And he makes both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. MP, the pass to Kuminga. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Hughes, no good. Miami trailing. Pass to Strus. Over Payton. Strus' shot is off. Outside Payton. Poole outside. MP outside from deep three-point range. Again, MP missing. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Warriors ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors youth get.
Changes here for the Warriors.
Shooting for Miami.
Green's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Hughes in for Stephen Curry.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
They've got Jonathan Kuminga. MP is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Green, the pass to MP. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. MP's got 8. Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Hughes. They get it again.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
You have to love the take from Owens. They're in the D to foul him on the way up.
We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Vincent. Clock at 6. Butler double team. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Count it for Vincent.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Here's Hughes. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter and hasn't made one since.
Here's Vincent, covered by MP. Pass to Owens. Green with the defensive effort. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Hughes. Hands it from the wing. MP's got 4 points in the quarter. Watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
Adebayo, that's good.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Poole outside. MP outside. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Off the inbound. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a
41. The Heat, 33.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Changes here for the Warriors.
At the line for the Heat.
Payton's checked in for Draymond Green. Hughes comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Poole in for Stephen Curry. That free throw good from Lowry.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Max Strus, Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Lowry in at the point. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Strus. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Back to MP. The 3-ball. They get it back.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
Simpson can't hit. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, in peak condition could help them withstand the rigors of the season.
Outside Strus to the inside. Wiggins with a steal. Knocked away. Strus with it. Payton covering. And here we go. The Heat fast break. And here they go. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Heat lead by 3. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And here's MP from outside. Rebound by the Heat.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Adebayo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Assist goes to.
And now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
It's beginning to seem like they've gotten complacent defensively. They showed much more intensity in the first half.
Back to MP. Outside Payton. Here's Hughes. Can't connect. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Heat.
52. The Heat, 57.
And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Get the rebound. Get to the...
Warriors make some changes. Looney comes in for Wiggins, and it's Hughes in for Poole. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Here's Curry. Green and Looney together inside. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. For Miami, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And for Miami, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. They need this. Rebounded by Green. Green's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Hughes. There's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
And it's Love missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Warriors lead by 16.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Minute 32 left to play in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 6. 13 feet out. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Warriors.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what would be only 2 meetings between these teams.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. And the shot goes in.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
46 seconds left in the 4th. Hughes, no good. The Heat on offense.
Hughes, 2nd personal foul. Team's 4th.
40 seconds left to play in the 4th. Robinson. The Warriors pull it in.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
MP, the pass to Iguodala. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Hughes. 3-pointer. Kept alive. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul, Duncan Robinson.
And it's Miami's ball. 17-point game. It's stolen by MP. DiVincenzo, the pass to MP. Hits the trifecta.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Make sure to get
and that'll wrap it up, folks.
And we'll see you
for Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. So long.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding the bucket. How does it feel?
Man, listen, there's a lot of love on this squad, man. And these guys go out here, and these guys are my brothers, flat out. They trust me to take these shots. So it feels good to get, validated that they trust me by knocking them down.
Did the coach tell you to look more for your outside shot?
Coach wants us to take the right shot. And that's usually an open three-pointer or a layup. They were laying off me tonight, so, I took the shot. But if they press up, I know my teammates are going to cut and get open after that.
Looks like a winning strategy. Right on. Thanks, man. What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate. A PR offensive to win over the hearts and mind of the city? It makes it sound like I'm dropping propaganda pamphlets out of an airplane or something. Bro, all I'm trying to do is help the people in my community and get to know them better. That's it.
Well, listen, I don't question your desire to support your community. But what I've reported on is much more sophisticated than a simple desire to help. It seems a little, how do you say, calculated.
Okay, well, I'm the kind of guy that takes a very systematic approach to everything that I do. So I asked for the team's help on this because they've been part of this community for a long time, and they have roots here, and I thought that it may be able to help me establish a relationship with the fans. It's not some sort of evil scheme that's going on here. I just know that if I want to accomplish something, I need to set a goal for myself. Simple as that.
Okay. Well, that's fair enough. I'm just asking questions here, MP.
Well, that's just one way to put it.
Well, okay. Well, how would you put it?
Man, it feels like you're trying to stir up some drama right now. But honestly, I'm not even mad about it, because that's your job, so I'll give you that. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to not stand up for myself, though. I'm not built that way and never have been. So you'll see for yourself soon enough.
Okay, you got it.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Well, John, I'd like to actually clarify things a little further.
Sure. That's why we're here.
Great. So, look, this organization, one of the great things about it is they put everyone in a position to succeed. And not just for basketball players either, I've heard from people in sales, who tell me their supervisors care about them and give them a path to advance if they do their job well. I'm super lucky in that manner, but I'm rambling right now, so.
No, that's okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. Take your time.
More so what I'm trying to say is this organization excels at helping you reach your potential, both on and off the court. So they can ask you what you care about and really help you accomplish that goal, Obviously, I care about my community. No doubt, that's always been a part of who I am. My parents instilled that in me since day one.
Well, they sound like really good parents.
They are. They're the best, man. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on. I can see how people might think it's something more cynical than, given the draft night and everything. But it's as simple as the team reaching out to me and seeing how they can support me in anything that I want to do. I'm really grateful for that. Everyone here has been fantastic since day one.
Sounds like it. Thanks, MP.
great game. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Don't worry.
Keep it going. Let's go. Just like that.
You guys know us are going to be losing today.
Now we're rolling.
I got you quiet real quick.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Shot! There you go.
One more, one more.
Ball up! Hey, right here. We're here.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Hey, come around.
see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. Come on, man. Shot!
We been ready. We wait your team. Once I start, I just can't stop. Keep shooting that, man. You even trying out here? Not even break the sweat out here.
Hey.
Come here.
Were you looking to talk?
Now.
Okay, I'm coming over right now.
Sit.
Yes, ma'am. Where would you like me to sit? Anywhere. Let me know.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm watching my dogs. They're...
You know, Ricky did mention that earlier. How old is she?
They, dogs, plural.
Sorry.
They're Basset Hounds, and Benny and Bjorn, they're fighting again, as per usual. And then that agitates Frida, so now she went and she stole Agnetha's squeaky, because she's a chewer, she likes to chew, and now she's under the bed. But that's Ulf's spot. And so now Ulf's crammed in there with Jonas.
That sounds like a lot of dogs, but anything you got for me?
Oh, yes. Do you remember that little puff piece I was telling you about?
I don't.
It doesn't matter. So I lined something up
All
with
right,
you
all
with
right.
John Luck. Okay, he is perfect for this. He is nice. He's easy. He's helpful. He's just like my little baby Lynn. Yes, he is. And he's going to make you look great. He's going to do it today. Once I give him a call, because obviously it is only if you think it's a good
I feel
idea.
like you gave him a call already. Yeah, did you or did you not?
I thought you'd think it was a good idea.
It is a good idea.
Obviously.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, do you always compare us to your dogs, or is this something new, a new little hobby?
Jonas is Ricky. And then Jenny's Mila.
Okay.
I'm Benny. And you're Bjorn. But you got a little bit of Frida in you.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Frida would.
I would like to get some more information about this meetup, and I will meet up with John. How's that sound?
A true Bjorn. Yeah, you should. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, so good. So good and so sweet.
Hey, MP, how are you?
My man John, what's going on, man?
All right.
You chilling?
Duh, I'm chilling. I'm here doing all right.
All right.
Hey, listen, you'll tell Ashley that I was here on time, right? Well, early, right, actually?
Yeah, bro. Everything all right?
Yeah.
You scared me, man.
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. She scares me a little, though.
Ashley. Bro, she's a sweetheart, man.
Yeah, no, I'm missing couples therapy because she said this was more important, so.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You know we could just, reschedule. I can come back another time.
No. Come on,
Are you
MP.
sure?
No, it's fine, MP. There'll always be another therapy session, right?
All right.
Okay. Let's get started. So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team and your new city. How have you felt adapting to this new environment?
Well, it's a big change, and I'm still figuring out my place here.
Would you say that's because of you or external factors?
I say it's external factors mostly. Yeah. Because, I'm the same guy I've always been. You know what I'm saying? But because of how things went down on draft night, I got a little bit of a uphill battle here.
That does sound tough, but would you say that maybe that's unfair to you?
Nah. First off, that's life, and that's not how I view things at all. Fear ain't got nothing to do with this at all. So all I'm gonna do is keep being me, and those external factors that you were talking about, they're gonna turn into my favor sooner or later.
Okay, then. Last question.
Uh-oh.
Now that you're finding your footing on this team and with the fans, if you look ahead to the end of the season, where do you see yourself and this team?
Ooh, okay. How about this? I can either give you the same boring answer that everyone else gives you, or I could talk to you about where I see myself in this city a year from now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think your readers might find that a little bit more interesting.
Okay, sure, I can pivot.
Yeah?
Where do you see yourself in this city? What's next for MP?
Well, this may not be my hometown, but this is my home now. You see what I did there?
I like that.
I mean, I'm just looking forward to having a positive impact on the lives of the people that live here.
How so?
Well, obviously delivering on that promise of delivering a championship. Sooner or later, that's everyone's goal. But I also plan on working off the court to improve and enhance the lives of everyone who lives in this city, basketball fan or not. You know what I'm saying? Because community is pretty big to me. You know what I'm saying? And I want to use my profile as well as my resources to help really make this community flourish.
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
Likewise, man.
Hey, now tell Ashley I said hello, and I'm sorry.
For what, bro? What's going on?
I don't even know anymore.
All right, check this out, John. Let's take this one day at a time.
Okay.
All right? You'll get there, man. And send the best to the missus, all right?
Okay, will do. Thanks, man.
Brother.
Okay.
We came across one of your tweets that caught our attention. You mentioned how important 2K is to you and that it saved your life. Can you tell us a little bit more about your journey with NBA 2K?
Yes, actually in 2013, I actually got into a bad accident at work where I had a spinal fracture and I was actually temporarily paralyzed. So when I went home, a year and a half after the accident, I literally had to sit in an upper body brace. At that time, I was, playing different games, but, I was kind of tired of everything. So when I first played 2K, that was something new. It was exciting. And so when I moved on to PS4 and I saw 2K15 for the first time, I was hooked. Then when I saw 2K TV, that instantly became a goal of mine.
You mentioned that you were immobile for a year and a half. At what point after picking up 2K do you feel like you really mastered the game?
It came to me so easy. And because actually my name was not Watch Me Work at first. It was actually Church Boy. Ironically, the way that I would call for an ISO is saying Watch Me Work. So when I would say Watch Me Work, people would know, get out the way and just watch what he's about to do.
Do you remember
lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Win against the Heat.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. And then for Golden State, Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And MP subbed in for Thompson.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Mycareer's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Cody Martin comes in for Terry Rozier. And it's Dennis Smith in for Ball. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, MP, that's for 2. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's Smith with the ball. Brings it up for Charlotte. They lead by 4. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And it could have been a lot closer than it was down the stretch, though. They were terrific.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job closing the door and keeping it out of reach at the end.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Gary Payton is checked in for Andrew Wiggins.
For the Warriors, Gary Payton.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Here's Mycareer, defended by Payton. The offensive rebound. Warriors trail by 4. MP outside. Trying to end the drought. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. One of the big talking points with MP. Can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Martin, the pass to Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Hughes against Smith. MP outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Hornets leading by 3. Down low. Here's Richards. Banked in off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's MP for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Richards got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hornets ahead as they...
Hornets 14, the Warriors 9.
And... So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Mycareer comes in for Oubre. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Terry Rozier. And it's Dennis Smith in for Ball. Different look here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Looney. Payton comes in for Green. MP's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Martin is out there with Dennis Smith. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Mycareer in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. he has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Warriors leading by 9. MP way outside. Here's Kuminga. Plays it up and banks it in.
I think they're lucky to be holding on to the lead after the inconsistent first quarter, but they're starting to hit their stride now, pulling those percentages up as they find a better rhythm.
Passes to Washington. Smith outside. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Dennis
Smith. Warriors have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Smith against Hughes. Back to Payton. Releases. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Payton. Hughes got 5 now.
Yeah, since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors.
The Warriors, 38.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. And Smith subbed in for Terry Rozier. Then for the Warriors, Monte DiVincenzo comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And MP subbed in for Thompson. That's good from Stephen Curry. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. MP is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 3, the small forward. Poole the pass to Hughes.
2 minutes remaining.
And the Warriors miss again. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it. You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat, and he rebounds it so well at his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
Back to MP. Hits the three-point bomb. Hughes got 6 here in this quarter. And one thing you can say with MP, Greg, and if he belongs on an NBA floor, he certainly passes the eye test.
And that's always how MP has been as a player. The raw numbers don't jump out at you, but you can see his impact on the floor.
Williams kicks to Oubre. And the Hornets miss again.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And Ball slams it in.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
And here's MP for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hughes got 9 points here in the second half.
their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Back to Ball. Pass to Oubre. Poked away. They're running. All going up court. And the dunk by MP.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance. To get out and run following the steal.
Oubre outside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. The Warriors on top, up by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Kelly Oubre. Smith is out there with Rozier. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And finished off by Oubre.
And Rozier seeing the floor that well makes everything easier for him and his team.
Hughes against Smith. From deep three-point range, and MP with the basket on the assist by Thompson. 19 points for MP.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Ball's checked in for the Hornets. For the 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Poole kicks to MP. And the Warriors get it back. Poole, the pass to Hughes. Craps in the tray. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And that one's good. Richards.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Hughes against Ball. Hughes, the pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. The shot by Hughes, no good. Hornets trail by 7. And Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And he gets it to go.
Able to finish through contact there. Wiggins with the broad shoulders and excellent body control. Nicely done.
Ball up top. Hughes covering. Hughes with the steal. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And he overshot that one, missing. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, I love Ball's competitive spirit. Baskets like this prove this guy's future is on the rise.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Warriors call a timeout. It's teacher time. Everyone, get up and get loud.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
Shooting for Golden State, Andre Iguodala at the line with one shot.
The free throw drops for Iguodala.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies. Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Back to MP. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. And really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Congrats on the win. You guys really smothered them on the defensive end tonight.